up, guys? Welcome to day 10 of Road to 10K. Um, I did I did a little bit more research, or I did some work today on my mentality, and I think one of the things I was struggling with is trying to find what to kind of study because I'm kind of running out of things to like learn, and like the only real thing I could really do is just like in market like experience. Like I actually have to be like in the market to learn these things and see how they work, and like sharpen my strategy. So I just kind of struggled on finding what to kind of study. But today I watched kind of like mentality video, and that kind of I feel like that helped me out like way more than I expected it to. So I think instead of studying trading, like maybe I might do a little trade recap, but instead of studying trading for like an hour, I kind of want to see how I could like better myself, sharpen my mentality. Because like, again, a lot of people say that trading is like 90% mentality, and now that I've been in the game for a little bit, I could see how like how they kind of get that. Because honestly, like if you're in the wrong mental state, you're just gonna get cooked, bro. So I'm gonna try to learn how to, maybe learn about risk management, or yeah, man, learn about risk management, uh, my mentality, how I could better myself, how I can improve, just things like that. How I can stay disciplined, how I could stay consistent. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna be working on. Another thing I wanted to talk about is my surroundings, and as you guys know, well, maybe you don't know, but I've been kind of isolating myself a little bit, like maybe for like half a week now from my friends. And today, bro, I went to the gym with them, and I don't know, it just wasn't like a vibe, bro. Like they're low key. I don't want to be mean or anything. I'm not one to judge, but they're kind of slacking on the work. One of them wants to post more on TikTok to try to get a following, try to get some traction, and he said, "Yo, hold me accountable." He posted one video, and then I kept on reminding him. I'm like, "Yo, bro, post another video, post another video." Like he didn't want to, like he just didn't post. Another one of my friends, he got into trading. I got him into trading. I'm like, I got him a job and everything, and like he's fully determined on that. Like he was fully determined on that shit for the first like 2 weeks, and he still is now. Like he wants to make it out on trading, like just like how I do, just like how my other friends do. But he's not studying. He's not learning his strategy. Like he's fairly new, so he still needs to like learn all these things, like like the confluences and stuff and confirmations. But he's not doing that, and like yeah, he's just been slacking. He hasn't been going to the gym either. But again, I'm not one to judge. Everybody has their off days. I've had off days in the past, but uh, you know, I'm back on track, and I'm trying to encourage them to also be back on track. But they just weren't like, I don't know, they weren't digging it, bro. They're just making fun of me. Um, saying like BML, which is like body mass, and or no, BMI or some shit. It's like body mass index. Basically, they're just calling me fat. Um, I don't know. I feel like it's just immature, bro. Cause I'm so locked in on my goals, and I want them to be locked in too. Cause again, like they're my good friends, right? And I want to see them succeed. But every time I hang out with them, they're low key just making fun of me, bro. I don't know why they just pick on me. I know it kind of sounds shit right now, um, because Yeah, it sounds like shit. It doesn't even sound like they're my friends when I'm talking about them. But yeah, man, I don't know. I'm just kind of debating whether I should like, distance myself from them because I don't want to, But at the end of the day, like if that's what you have to do, that's what you have to do. And yeah. All right, that's basically today's video. I don't have much else to say. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Chase your dreams, bro. Chase your dreams. Peace.